Good afternoon. My name is Doreen Schenkenberger. I'm a sixth-generation Native Alaskan from Nome, Alaska. My Inupiat Eskimo name is Katezra, given to me by my grandmother, Laura. My grandmother was the hardest working person I've ever known. Cue. As far back as I can remember, she was the only one in our family who didn't drink excessively, and who always encouraged us to finish school and make something of ourselves. She was our family's matriarch, our foundation, and strength. I think of her often and know she would be very proud that I'm in long-term recovery today. In Alaska, Alaska Natives make up 15% of the state population, but we make up 30% of the prison population. My family has been devastated for generations by alcohol and abuses of all kinds. I've lost my grandfather, my uncle, my mother, and earlier this year, I lost a second brother to suicide and alcohol addiction. I want to help break that cycle so that my kids don't have to live through the same tragedies that I have. Cue. That's why I brought this. In 2002, after a long period of sobriety, I relapsed after my husband died in a plane crash. My kids were just 6 and 8 then. My drinking quickly escalated over the next year. In fact, I didn't even realize that the date I got arrested for my 5th DUI, August 17th, 2003, was the 1-year anniversary of my husband's death. I was in a full blackout. I woke up the next day in jail, and all I saw was a gray cement wall, and I knew what that wall was. I was lying on a hard cot with a plastic pillow, and I saw that wall and thought I must be having a nightmare, a drinking dream. So I told myself I was going to close my eyes, and when I opened them again, I was going to be home in my own bed. I did this about 3 times, but every time I opened my eyes, that gray cement wall was still there. And then something strange happened. A sense of relief came over me because I knew I was done. I knew that I was going to get the help I so desperately needed. By some miracle, I was still alive. I don't think I could have stopped on my own. My earlier arrests and experiences with the court system were all very punitive, but from the first time I walked into therapeutic court in Anchorage, Alaska, and my judge, Judge Jim Wanamaker, looked at me and said, "We want to help you," my life began to immediately change. It wasn't just me anymore fighting my addiction, my alcohol. It was my judge. It was the treatment team. It was the prosecutor. It was everyone on my side helping me fight my addiction. The openness about addiction without judgment was crucial for me to overcome the stigma and the shame that so often keeps us in prison, both figuratively and literally. This court team and those that I went through treatment court with are still part of my support system today. Some are here at the conference with me. Shout out to my Alaska peers right here in the audience. But most are back home carrying the message to others because, just like all of us here, we don't do this alone. We need each other. 2 of my biggest supporters are standing by me today, my daughter Kaylin and my son Sean. They inspire me daily with their hard work in college, with their goal setting and their responsibility, but mostly because of their good hearts and their caring and understanding for those people in need. Next to me, my kids have benefited the most from my recovery. And because of my recovery, I'm very fortunate to be able to work in the field today. I'm the executive director for Partners for Progress in Anchorage, Alaska. We're a community-based social justice agency that supports therapeutic courts statewide. We also operate a walk-in reentry center, the first of its kind in Alaska. My daughter Kaylin just graduated magna cum laude. That's the ripple effect of therapeutic court and recovery. From the University of Hawaii, Manoa, At her commencement ceremony, retired General Eric Shinseki, the first Asian American four-star general and former Secretary of Veterans Affairs, said, "It's your responsibility now to go into the world. Find a cause and a group of people to serve and give back as much as you can." He was speaking to the graduates, but I felt that he was speaking directly to me. Because of Therapeutic Court, this is what I'm doing today. To all of you in the field, thank you. And please keep on doing what you are doing, because there are many more out there like me. My name is Doreen Schenkenberger, and I graduated from Anchorage, Alaska Wellness Court in 2005. This August, I will celebrate 15 years of recovery, thanks to Therapeutic Court. And thanks to people like you, Quiana, and God bless.